skepticism that they are experiencing or encountering. I have about 3 people, young people that I've encountered so far, who are telling me that their colleagues, some of their colleagues are atheists. But you see, they relate with them. You in your adulthood, probably you didn't know such a person as that. Yeah, you didn't know someone who was openly saying that, there is no God. They were all accepting some notion, some fashion of God. And then our children are growing. Sooner or later, we have to release them to the society. You can't keep them forever. If they go to college, who are they encountering? Who are they associating with? They are associating with people who are skeptics, people who don't believe there is a God, people who subscribe or ascribe to other religions such as Islam because to them it's practical. Because they feel that Christianity is weak. Did you know that? It is appealing to younger people because they feel like Islam has more conviction than there is Christianity. That's why it is the only religion on the face of the earth that is a laughing stock. Have you ever seen someone making a stand-up comedy to do with Islam? Hardly. But how many stand-up comedies do you see making fun of Christianity? Plenty. What am I on about? Listen, you can be comfortable in your cocoon, you can be comfortable in the tradition that you've had, but there is a society that is skeptic that if you do not arm yourself, you first of all, and we do not arm our children with the resolve of conviction of the scriptures. Are you seeing that? Soon your child, your niece, your nephew might even come back to you one day and say that they are what? There is this thing that young people like. They are in spiritism or something like that. Mambo ya Christianity do. Mambo ya faith do. Yet this is the incoming generation. So we have our job cut out for us. Are we together? I said once here that life is too short for each of us individually to want to pander to the traditions of men, to want to go by what people say because it is popular. Unataka popularity ya nini? You are already popular in heaven. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Go ask Abraham. In fact, ask Jesus. Don't ask Abraham. Go ask Jesus that, does Abraham know me? Does Abraham know me? Does Abel know me? You'll find that you are known. Right now, as we speak, the truth of the reality is that we are assembled in Zion. Is it true? Both believers who are still in the body and who are outside of the physical body. Do you know we are assembled in one place? So, actually, Abraham is seeing your spirit. You may not necessarily be seeing your body, but he's seeing what is important, your spirit. It is well. So, this is a challenge to us that one of the greatest resolve we will show people, ili at least hata Ukristo uheshimike, ni kwamba we are a people who can stand and defend. We can do sound apologetics to people. Be they atheists, be they people who are subscribing to other religions. Because the mockery point of many of these religions is one, that Jesus cannot be God. That one I think the church is pretty much handling, right? But the mockery point of most religion, including atheists, is that they say that Jesus lied. He said he will come within a generation, but he didn't. Habari kwako. We oldies, we have a limited circle, but not these young people. They will interact people who have wild thoughts that if they themselves are not grounded in their convictions as believers, they will be swayed. Take that to the bank. Either swayed or confused. Praise the name of the Lord. All right. Transition was supposed to take place within a definite generation. And within this definite generation, 40 years, right, there were two kinds of people in that generation of 40 years, the generation of the Old Covenant Israel. Are we together? There are people who had believed in the Messiah who had come, and there are people who rejected the Messiah who had come, right? Israel as a whole expected the Messiah. The issue was, is Jesus the Messiah? Are we together? The issue was not Messiah. The issue was, is Jesus of Nazareth the Messiah? So there is this group of people who had accepted that Jesus is the Messiah. Then there is another group of people who refused that Jesus is not the Messiah. They rejected him. Two groups of people in Old Covenant Israel. Now listen to me good. I've been saying this, I will repeat it. This is the place where there was contention about who the sons of God are. This is the place there was contention about who the sons of God are. Trust me, there is no other nation on the globe at that time who are asking who are the sons of God. You understand? Because these are the people who had the covenant with Yahweh. Are we together? They had the covenant with Yahweh. Then there are these offshoots among them, all covenant Israel, who are claiming that they are the children of God. This contention happened within that 40-year transition period. So when Paul is saying this in Romans chapter number 8, Romans chapter number 8, we want to look at verse number 18 and 19.
Romans 8, 18 and 19 says, "For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. For the earnest expectation of the creature waiteth for the manifestation of the sons of God."
Mm-hmm. Now, Paul was reckoning that the sufferings of their present time was not worthy to be compared with the glory that will be revealed in them. Are there sufferings in 2025? Are there sufferings in 2025? Yes, but the sufferings in Romans 8 is not talking about sufferings unique to our time. It is sufferings unique to their time. Mark that, to their time. Now, we established that the sufferings that was unique to their time was that, are we together? They were being done what? Persecuted.